So the tagline for this movie is, pretty awkward. That checks out for sure, because yeah, after a while, this movie gets pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie. No hard feelings. Hey guys, it's your guy in the chair here, and look, this is my review for No Hard Feelings, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Andrew Barth Feldman, Laura Benanti, Matthew Broderick, and was directed by Gene Stupinski. And our story follows a young woman who is, essentially trying to save her childhood home, and in order to do that, she has to take this job where these parents, played by Matthew Broderick and Laura Benanti, are hiring her to basically, quote-unquote, date their 19-year-old son who's about to go off to college. They feel he's super socially awkward, which he is, but for very good reasons. And, they hire her to, like I said, quote-unquote, date. What they really mean is they want her to fuck him so that he can break out of his shell and be ready for what the world actually has for him. And, honestly, there's just a lot that this movie has, whether it's, funny, creepy. There's just a lot that this movie has to offer, so let's just get into what I liked and what I didn't like about the movie. Okay, so as far as what I liked about the movie, alright, so Jennifer Lawrence and Andrew Barth Feldman, they do a very good job as the two main leads. I thought they were pretty funny, and their dynamic of what they're trying to do is kind of funny, but it doesn't really last for me throughout the film. Now, Andrew Barth Feldman's character is the young one in this relationship, or in this situationship, whatever the hell you want to call this thing. In this situation, Andrew Barth Feldman is the younger one, so him. It's not really him that's bringing the creepy vibes to this movie. It's Jennifer Lawrence. And of course I mean that because, look, there's a significant age difference between the two. And, throughout the movie, while in the beginning when this thing's kind of setting itself up, it is funny to watch Jennifer Lawrence, can I touch your weenie or your wiener? Blah, blah, blah. It's cool. It's funny. You're getting the same vibes that you're getting from the trailer. But as this movie plays out, and like I said, I guess at this point I'll let you know what I liked about the film, but it's more so what kind of creeped me out and what I didn't like about the film right now. Look, as we get through this film, you're, catching on to the fact that this is a rom-com, but it's to this fact that it's a rom-com in the sense that, one, these two can't be together because the age difference is off the charts, or at least we know this movie can't end with these two being together because of the age difference. On top of that, it gets creepy because, the trailer gives off the notion that all they need, I thought they were really using the word date, quote unquote, they want her to fuck him as a joke. I really thought that really wasn't what the terms of the contract were. But they actually are, and for a good maybe 30 minutes of this movie, she's actually trying to relentlessly fuck this kid so she can get a car. That was another thing I had a problem with. The movie, I know she had to save her childhood home. I thought she was getting money from the parents for doing this, not a car. But granted, I thought about it and I realized that if she's getting money from the parents to fuck a kid, that's prostitution damn near. Pretty sure that's illegal and brings up a whole bunch of other problems that this movie would have had. So I understand why they went with the car notion, but she's doing all this literally just to get a car so she can Uber and save her family's home. That kind of doesn't really add up for me, but it's better than going the prostitution route, I guess. But it just gets really creepy throughout the film because you're seeing her first off trying to relentlessly fuck the kid so she can get the car. Then after a while, she starts to see that this kid is actually a human, and he actually has very special feelings, and he actually is a romantic, and he's actually a really sweet kid. And she's starting to quote-unquote fall for him, but that can't necessarily be right either because, like I said, their age difference is crazy off the charts. And like I said, after a while it just gets even creepier because we're watching her at high school parties literally ask a bunch of high school kids, hey, have you seen Percy? Or she's a drunk. She looks like a big a mom. She looked like a mom looking for her son throughout a party. It's just getting really creepy after a while. You're watching this old lady and this kid kind of, and Jennifer Lawrence isn't old, but I mean, let's be honest, the kid's 19 years old. At 19, you would have told me you're 32, that's old. That, let's just be real. A 19-year-old, 32 is old. Or at that point, you're MILF territory. So, yeah, we're just satisfying every childhood boy's or every 19-year-old boy dream by having sex with Jennifer Lawrence. But I mean, truly, after a while, like, the theme of this movie just gets really, really creepy, and it's cringy for me to watch, at least. Now, there are funny moments throughout this movie. A majority of them do come from the trailer, but this movie has its own laughs within itself. They also give the two main leads a moment to shine in the film. There are two significantly different moments to shine. Jennifer Lawrence is being a skinny dipping scene that I actually didn't think I'd get to see Jennifer Lawrence's tits, but here we are now. They're great. And then what's his name? Andrew Barth Feldman actually got a moment to shine by singing a song, or being able to showcase his talents in the film. He actually killed that scene. I loved it. Like I said, I really, really enjoyed the male lead, Percy, in this film. Jennifer Lawrence was good, but like I said, it's not necessarily Jennifer Lawrence's fault, because I mean, I think this movie was going to run into this problem anyway, with the age difference and her just being a creepy adult trying to lust after a kid. I think they were going to run into that problem either way, so can't really blame that on her. I just don't think the movie I just don't think the director really handled that situation too well to make sure that it's not so creepy to the point where we can still have fun, because it definitely gets creepy to a point where it's like, I can't necessarily laugh at this, because this is getting kind of weird at some point. Like, you two really can't fall for each other. I mean, he can, because he's a 19-year-old kid, but you know what you're doing is just wrong, lady. So let's pump the brakes on that. But look, guys, overall, this movie has funny moments. Is it overwhelmingly funny throughout the entire thing? No, because like I said, for me personally, it got kind of creepy towards the end. But there are funny moments in there. You get some good laughs. It's an okay story. It's nothing crazy. Matthew Broderick and Laura Benanti, I really enjoyed their characters a lot. Like I said, another thing I do have to address, though, about the comedy of this film. The movie lacks a lot of comedic logic, and what I mean by that is the things that they're trying to do in the film to get you to laugh really don't make any sense. It's like the characters are just being outright stupid. There's this one scene in particular where Jennifer Lawrence is literally, her car got stolen, so she has to rollerblade everywhere. She rollerblades to the parents' house, and she's down the steps, and she's looking up at them, and she's looking at them like, oh, okay, are you guys gonna come down or should I come up? And she's literally walking up the steps with rollerblades, and I'm thinking to myself, just take the rollerblades off. Like, this is, I don't even, like, and this scene drags out. That's why I'm, like, kind of, criticizing it, because it drags out, clearly trying to make us laugh, but I'm like, just take the rollerblades off. This isn't funny. This is just stupid to look at. On top of that, there's another scene towards the end where the son acts like he's lost in his own home just by telling his parents goodbye. He's going to college. I'm like, is this supposed to be funny? What are we doing here? Like, the movie lacks a lot of logic as far as what it tries to do to make us laugh. So I'm going to kick the movie for that too. So like I said, it has a lot of funny moments, but like I said, majority of them come from the trailer. What the movie has for you after that, it kind of gets pretty cringy. But look, for all those reasons and so many more, guys, I'm going to give No Hard Feelings a 2.75 out of 5 stars. Alright, guys, so No Hard Feelings. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Look, be sure to comment below your thoughts on the movie. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that stuff and so much more. Look, guys, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. This is your guy in the chair. More content coming to you soon.